Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be showing you guys how to make my fake weed or my prop weed. And this is what it looks like after it's all completed. I guys can tell it kind of has some grain to it. It looks a lot better in person than it does on camera. But this is Italian seasoning, is your main ingredient, oregano leaves, basil leaves, ground cinnamon, and then parsley flakes. I picked this all up at Dollar General for around $1 or so. Move that all out of the way. The other thing you're gonna need, I just use this old pickle jar because I can put a lid on it and shake it up. But you're gonna need to put some water in here. About an inch of water would be okay for this. And I could just pour it in there with that, but I'm not going to. This is a 75 ounce bottle of Italian seasoning. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in there, just like that. I'm gonna take some parsley or basil leaves. This is 62 ounce. Pour it in there like that. Parsley flakes, a 25 ounce. Pour it in there like that. Some ground cinnamon. Ground cinnamon is 2.37 ounces. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 0.75 ounces and then 0.62 ounce. Some oregano leaves, 0.75 ounce. And that's pretty much how you do it. Just put the lid on it, shake it up or stir it up depending on what you want to do. Just like that. Put the lid on it. You can see the water is on the bottom because this is all lighter than water. So that's it, stirred up. It kind of sticks to everything. So I'm going to use a little bit more water and put it in there and see how it goes from there. As you can see, it kind of does a little bit better. Just like that. That should do pretty good. Now what you're going to do is get something that you can kind of drain it with, like a mason jar or something like that. Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to find these little clips, but I guess I can't find them. So you're going to want to take one coffee filter. Oh, that one broke. You're going to want to take a coffee filter. I use the really big ones. Then I'm just gonna pour it all out into the coffee filter. Just like that. You're going to want to find something to kind of pull it all out like that. As you can see, the coffee filter right there is draining all the liquid or all the juice mixture out into the bottom of the mason jar. I just have this pickle jar sitting on top of the mason jar and the filter to filter all of it kind of out into the mason jar. I had to stick my finger up there to try to get it pulled all out of the mason jar and put it into the coffee filter, and it will drain slowly like this. And then I'll have to put it in another coffee filter and kind of squeeze all the rest of the juice out by hand. You don't have to do that. You can let it sit in this coffee filter for a very long time, but it just takes forever. So I'm gonna put it in another one, squeeze it all out by hand, and it should come out looking like something kind of like this. I'm going to show you guys that right now. Should come out something kind of like this, but I don't know if I'm going to show you guys all of this right now because it's going to take a little bit. As you guys can see, I'm going to knock out whatever was left in the mason jar, or the pickle jar. As you can see, there's some still stuck. As you guys can see, there's still some stuck up in the mason or in the pickle jar. I can get that all out later. I'm taking the one off the mason jar and pouring it into this coffee filter. I say this coffee filter aside. I'll pick this one up. You could kind of make a mess, but squeeze all the juice out here into this bag. You don't want any of the you don't want the coffee filter bag to break at all, but it's basically squeeze it. But it kind of makes this little, it's really dry. You can see it's going to come out outside the front. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but this one's come out right there. So, like I said, just drain it as best as you can, and just drain it as best you can until it's all dried out. And let's get that out to the side. Pick a new coffee filter, and just kind of drop it out into the new coffee filter. As you guys can tell, coffee filter, I don't know if how many people drink coffee, but coffee filters absorb water very well. So if you pick it up and you see marks under there that are starting to form darker, and it's starting to kind of rip through. There's a couple on this side. There's not really any on this side actually, but make sure it's very, very dry before you put it on these, or it will tear through the coffee filter. But it's pretty dry, just like that. So then I picked up these snack bags. They're 40 snack bags, and I got them for $1, and they're only that big. So I'm gonna open it up. You can find some of the big chunks and just put in there. And if you want just like a little ball type thing, you can just roll up in the corner. And you can have that, but you can pretty much load all this in. But there you go, guys. That's how you make fake weed or prop weed. Again, like I said, this is not for you going out and trying to make a couple of quick bucks. This is just for like a movie if you want to do it. Like I said, me and my friends are wanting to do like a drug type movie, like a mafia drug movie or something like that. So this is why we needed it. We're not trying to sell it. We're not trying to do anything like that. If you guys do that, I don't want any part of it. I just wanted to make this video just to kind of show you guys how to do it. If you want to do like a little movie or something, or if you guys want to prank your parents with it, don't take it outside, because at least from where I am, it is illegal to have outside. But up close, you can kind of tell it's not that real. If you smell it, you can really tell it's not real. It smells like cinnamon and all the ingredients and stuff, but that's how you kind of make it. It's very, very light. You can actually make quite a lot of it with just a little bit of stuff. $5 or $6 for everything, and the only thing you really need to buy a lot of is Italian seasoning, and that's because one bottle will make you this much, along with all the other ingredients. But there's kind of the mess afterwards, and then these are all the ones I've already finished. And this bag, I think there's like 8 bags after this will be my 8th bag, but that's kind of the mess. Coffee filters, pickle jar, mason jar, all the seasonings, and kind of the finishing little product of it basically is, I don't know how well, there you go, guys, you can kind of see it like that. But like I said, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video next week.